Okay. It's late at night. I mean, it's not super late at night, but it's like 7 o'clock. Let me back up. Welcome to my sewing room. Welcome to the 1/4 inch seam. It's been a crazy busy week, so I thought I would slip away because I have just a few minutes before my next appointment, and they'll never know that I'm in here sewing before I'm supposed to be on my appointment. So I thought we would sew for a few minutes. No, the daisy quilt's not done. It's almost done, but I'll tell you what, going through, I said it a few videos, like outlining these flowers. So this is one of the daisies. Can you see it's a lighter fabric there? I'm outlining each of the, these are just, applique, whatever. So I'm just stitching down, and it's that really cute, like a little honeycomb type stitch. And it's super adorable, and I didn't want to do what I usually do, and that is just say, you know what, whatever. Just forget it, or just stitch them down. I really wanted to do what I wanted to do on that one, and I'll tell you part of the reason why that is in a minute. But today, we're going to sew part of the Christmas tree. See? We're making another one. We started it last week. And so I'm trying to get part of the Christmas tree done. It's not really in order, but you know what? You know what they say about rules. Every once in a while, you gotta break a couple of glasses, right? Okay. So I'm just today gonna put together part of the Christmas tree itself. And then I have to finish cutting. I know, you're supposed to cut first, Angela. I know. Don't come for me in the comments, please. Please. I like the Christmas tree part. We'll do the background after. So I just wanted to do some of the Christmas tree. And I'm not even sure now as I'm starting that this is gonna totally work. But I'm gonna tilt you down. Come on down here. There you go. And try and not mess this up. So if I sew these together like this, when I open them up like that, it'll be a Christmas tree point. Okay, so this is the top of the Christmas tree. And last weekend, I guess it was Sunday, I did all the half square triangles. So today we're gonna put some of those together with some of the full squares, and we're gonna make this happen. Remember, how much do we sew? 1/4 inch seam, only 1/4 inch. So I gotta find my foot pedal here. Oh, so a bunch of you had commented on using a leader and ender, no, leader and ender. For the points, and I am definitely going to try that this week because I think that is, I also watched some YouTube videos because I think that that's the solution, and somebody else had commented, lift your presser foot up a little bit when you are starting, and I do that on certain things, and I never thought to do it on points, which was really silly. Because like just now it worked perfectly. I just tilted the back of my presser foot up just a little bit to kind of keep it from pushing down. So I think we are on the right track. Aww, look, that's gonna be the crop of the Christmas tree. Hey, and my points match, look. They match. No Charlie Brown Christmas tree here. Okay, so I'm not gonna iron those right now. Now, what's next? 2 and a 1. Okay, so a 2, a 1, Christmas tree on one end. No, yes, and yes. No. Yes. Ah. Okay. So the second row is a half square triangle, a 5-inch square, and then another half square triangle. So we're going to do that. Okay. So while I'm sewing, what are you working on? What you been doing this week? I don't know about you guys, but the very start of the week, like Monday, oh my gosh, a bunch of y'all must have taken part of the day off because it was so quiet and so, yes, I know, it was so dead. So that always makes me a little bit anxious at the beginning of the week because I'm in sales. And it's hard to have quiet when you need for everybody, like after the vacation, after, you know, you take a couple of days off, like back to work. And so I was and then Tuesday and Wednesday were just crazy busy. So it's just been trying to get back in the groove. It didn't seem like that long of a break, but, you know, the Thanksgiving last week and all that kind of good stuff, I was starting to get into vacay mode, and it's not vacay time yet. And this little tree is going to be so cute. Like this fabric, if you have kids or grandkids, I mean, even if you don't, but it's a brighter, like I love the first one I did because it was more golds and it was really rich colors for a Christmas tree. And this one is just like way fun. You know, it's just really like fun colors and fun Christmas tree patterns and all that kind of good stuff. So so now we're kind of off and running. There's the start of it, but I can't really do the rest. I can't really do start sewing the rows together till I add the background fabric and all that kind of good stuff. So we're just kind of getting started here. Out of order, I know. I burnt myself on Thanksgiving in the oven. I put my hand in. I didn't burn my hand, but my wrist hit the rack, which I do often. Burn myself, cut my fingers, trip. Yeah. Yeah, that's just me. And because of that, I'm very used to it. And I didn't notice it until a few days later when I had this huge, like a day later when I had this huge mark on my hand. So, yeah, whatever. Our Thanksgiving was just so much fun. We really enjoyed it. It was just really nice and relaxing. And okay, so now the next row is 2. So I guess we'll do these. Yeah, we'll try this one. See, like this one is like those really old-fashioned-y kind of, you know, Christmas ornament-y type things. So, anyway, it's been kind of quiet week. I mean, other than, you know, the stress of the craziness of work. You know, not a whole other lot going on, just not having any time to get in here and sew. It's just been kind of work-related. And a lot of my appointments I run in the evening because that's when people get home from work and that kind of thing. So it's been kind of late days. Although we did, and if you live where it snows and you've had terrible, terrible cold weather and, you know, ice storms and snowstorms and that kind of thing, I'm so sorry. I hope you're digging out of it. We had part of it here and it was freezing the last couple of days. And now, remember, I was raised in Southern California. I live in Central Florida. So when I say it's freezing for me. It's freezing if you live in Florida. And at night, it does get down really cold, like it was, again, if you live in like Minnesota or Michigan or something like that, don't come for me. Just don't. For me, it was, you know, it was down to like 30 degrees. And so we had to cover, I've talked about it. We're doing a lot of like landscaping work and new plants. We love to be outside in the garden and my thread just came off the needle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh. My tension must be a little bit. And I need to have my machine serviced. I don't know what my tensions are supposed to be. It just feels a little tight. Let's put those there. Anyway, so we have a bunch of new plants and stuff. Oops, I didn't thread it. Didn't catch. You didn't catch her. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. You have to raise the presser foot on the baby lock. I don't know if it's on all baby locks, but on mine you have to raise the presser foot, otherwise the tension, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, so we love planting plants and flowers and, you know, that kind of stuff. And we had put a bunch of new stuff in this summertime. So Steve and I were out there covering so that stuff wouldn't freeze. And have you ever bought that stuff to cover your plants with? I'm in the wrong business. Oh my gosh. That stuff is expensive. If you have like a big yard and a lot of stuff, I'm so incensed I'm making the camera shake. It's crazy expensive, I thought. But last year and this year we've been trying to add to our collection of actual frost cloth. Because the first year that we were here and we got the freeze, all I had were, I figured I didn't really understand the concept. And so I thought you were just trying to keep the plants warm. So I just used old sheets, old blankets. And so, and now we use primarily the frost cloth, but I also still use my sheets. And fitted sheets are great if you have pygmy palms. Oh my gosh, old fitted sheet, wrap it around a pygmy palm. It is perfect. However, the first year when all we had were sheets and blankets, my house looked like my washing machine had exploded into my front yard. And yeah, I'm sure all our neighbors were laughing. They were like, "You're not from around here, are you?" But now we're stepping it up and we're classing up the joint. And so primarily it's frost cloth, you know, the green, like, you know, stuffy landscaping cloth, you know, primarily. But still use my fitted sheets on my pygmy palms. And some of our trees we planted the first year that we were here, lemon, orange, tangerine, and peach tree. And they're kind of our pride possession. And I hear, "Hi, Minnie, come here. Hi, Minnie girl, come here. Are you and Dad home? Come here." She always has to come sniff me out when she and Dad go for a ride. So anyway, our fruit trees are kind of our prized possession. And even now, I think this is probably going to be the last year that we'll cover them, just because they're getting a little bit tall. And so it was quite the event seeing Steve and I trying to cover this. Like, our lemon tree is up to about 8 feet now. We were throwing stuff over. Yeah, it's kind of a show. The neighbors get lawn chairs out when we cover our trees for the frost, just so they can watch us do it. Yeah. But hey, no frost. So today was nice. It was almost 70 today. It was like 68. And so we took the covers off because it's going to be warm for the next couple of days. So there's the next row. Let me see if I can lay down this first little bit so you can kind of see, you can kind of get an idea of how the top of the tree is going to look. Can you see that? Let's move you back a little bit. It's going to be a really cute tree. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to, a little bit shorter video today, but I'm going to go do my appointments, and then I'm going to finish outlining these things this week because I only have a few left. I only have like 4 left, thank goodness, because that has been But you know what? I throw on an audiobook and I just go. I just stitch around leaf after leaf after leaf, and it actually goes pretty quick. So I'm going to finish that up this week, and then y'all are going to have to help me choose backing fabric, because I don't know what to put on the back, although I have some ideas. And then I'll tell you the story of why the bees are so important to me, and the story of my grandma and how ultimately she got me into sewing. So we'll talk about that on Sunday. Sunday we'll do a little longer video, and we'll do some more on the tree and try and wrap up the daisies. Maybe I can get all the rows sewn together on Sunday. It'll be a longer video. And so come back and see us. And what else? Oh, what are you sewing? Don't forget, you want to go to the Facebook page, 1/4 Inch Seam, and you'll see my picture, my mug, and post your pictures of what you're working on, because oh my gosh, I love to see what you guys are working on. It's so much fun. And if you know somebody else who likes to sew or quilt or crochet or knit or just hang out and have some chit chat for a little bit and a cup of tea and not a whole lot of pressure and definitely not a whole lot of teaching, then share the page and so they can come and join us. Don't forget, like, subscribe, do all the things. I love you guys, and I'll see you on Sunday.
Bye.